there, today's Wednesday, and you know what that means. Hump Day Hack!
Today's Hump Day Hack, we're going to focus on something near and dear to my heart. Coffee. Duh. And specifically, cold brew coffee. That's the process where you take cold water, pour it over your grounds, and let it seep for 12 to 24 hours until babies are made. But here's the problem. Cold brew coffee systems are pretty expensive for what they actually are. It's like a plastic bucket that your coffee and water sits in overnight, and it's like 50 to 70 bucks. So I said to myself, why not just make your own for like less than $10? What would I use? Maybe a soda bottle. Here's what you'll need. 2-liter bottle of soda, empty, with a cap. 6 ounces of delicious ground coffee. Non-delicious coffees need not apply. A large jar or container that your soda bottle can fit into but not easily pass through. And lastly, 1 to 2 large coffee filters or 4 to 6 small ones, some twine to hold them together, and some kind of cutting object. First thing you'll want to do is carefully take your knife or scissors and cut off the bottom of the soda bottle. Rewind, I forgot you also need a piece of felt, because that's your filter that we're going to use. Now, take your felt, fold it up into a neat little square, and insert that into the neck of your bottle, and that'll act as your filter. Now we'll start making our individual coffee bags by pouring ground coffee into each filter. Take those mini bags of coffee and tie your twine around it. You'll be left with these little coffee filter pouches. Using your container as a stand, you can start taking your pouches and dropping those in to your brewer. Lastly, take 6 cups of cold, clean water and add that to your brewer. Stick your brewer in the fridge and set your clock for 12 to 24 hours. Couple of pro tips. 1. Make sure that you've reinstalled the cap after you installed your felt. 2. Add a heavy object to weigh down your coffee bags. As always, thank you so much for watching. Check back tomorrow to see how the coffee turned out. And if you are doing this, snap me, let me know. I want to see what you're brewing up. Update, it's been about 20 hours, and as you can see, this guy has turned to coffee. So I carefully pulled the cap off there, and now you can see it's starting to filter through the felt, and this should be ready to drink by the time I get home from work. That happened way faster than I thought it would, so I get to enjoy it now. Oh yeah.